everyone, I hope you've enjoyed the storytelling and the workshops. So now I thought maybe we could make some winter craft together. We've got some penguins here and a snowman bookmark and a beautiful winter lantern. So the first thing we're going to make is a little penguin. So we're going to start by making our penguin, and to make that we need a paper plate. Okay, so I am going to fold this paper plate in half. Just make a little crease along there. Then I'm going to fold it in half again, so I've got quarters. And then I'm just going to make one of those quarters into halves by folding it in half again. And I want to use 1/4 and 1/2 of one of the quarters. Okay? So I'm just going to cut along one of those crease lines there. And that one there. And then you could make some other penguins with this bit if you want to. So when I've got that piece there like that, I now want to fold these bits in at the back of our penguin, so they're roughly half, like that, like that. This is the back of our penguin and this is the front of our penguin, okay? So for the back bit, I'm just going to stick it together on the inside with a little bit of masking tape. Oh, so I'm just going to cut that. And then just stick that together on the inside. So that's nice and secure and it stands up and it will rock afterwards. Okay? So we're just going to make the wings of our penguin. I've got a black felt tip pen here, and I'm going to go from about here on the side of our penguin, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm going to do similar over here, so like that. And I'm going to just colour in this bit here. Then I'm going to give my penguins a little tuft of hair up here on the top of his head. I'm going to draw 2 little flippers at the bottom of his feet here. And I'm going to draw big eyes, a dot in the middle, his pupil, and then a nice beak. And I'm going to use some orange felt tips to colour these in. So that's his beak and his feet. There we go. And then I think I'm going to use a colouring pencil to colour in his nice bright blue eyes. And there we go. It's incredibly simple, but we could make a small little family of penguins, make them all different sizes, and put them up around the house. So now we're going to make our snowman bookmark. So next we're going to make a bookmark, a snowman bookmark. Okay, so for that we just need an A4 piece of card and a ruler and a pencil, and I just need something round to draw around. So I'm going to use this little jar I've got here of for my pencils. Okay, so first thing we do is make our snowman's face. Okay, so I'm just going to draw around that. I'm not very good at this. There we go. Then I'm going to use my ruler to make his body and his hat. Okay, so just going from about there, and then yeah. There we go. And then I'm also going to make his hat. So I'm going to make that a little bit thinner than his body. And that there. And the top of his hat. This is the back, so don't worry if it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy. He's wearing a top hat. There we go. So I'm just going to cut that out. There we go. There's our outline of our snowman. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is colour in his hat. So we're just going to draw a line across here and a line across here and colour this bit in. Then he's going to have a ribbon on his hat here. So we just draw a line there and then colour in the rest of this. There we go. So I just want to make the ribbon of his hat nice pink colour. Then I'm going to give him some eyes made out of coal and a coal mouth. And coal buttons. Then I'm going to draw a carrot for his nose. Now, you could just finish it like that, that's absolutely fine, but we're going to do something a bit more complicated, which might need somebody at home to help you, an adult to help you, okay? So we're going to give him a scarf, and we're going to cut out a little bit of this scarf so that it just fits over the top of our page to mark our page in our book, okay? So, I'm going to give him a green scarf that goes around the bottom of his neck like this, and then like this. Make that a bit thicker actually. Okay, so we'll colour that in green. Okay, so at this point, somebody at home needs to give you a hand. We're going to put some other pieces of card underneath, because we're just going to use the tip of our scissors to score this bit here, so that we can cut it out, okay? So I'm just going to, you definitely need an adult to do this bit with you. So I'm just going to do the back. along the same lines. And then those should pop out nicely, and you can use that bit to mark the page of your book. There we go. And now we're going to make this beautiful winter lantern. I'm going to use coloured sugar paper, but if you just wanted to use white paper at home, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to use this and decorate it with white chalk, but you could use white paper and decorate it with felt tip pens. That's absolutely fine. So this is A3. I want to use an A4 piece, so I'm just going to cut it in half. All along there, then I should be able to just tear it apart. Oh, not doing that very well, am I? Great. So this is the bit we want to use. I'm going to use that bit later, so just hold on to that. So what I'm going to do is I want to fold this in half along this way, like this. And then I'm going to use my ruler and my pencil to make some marks along here. So what I want to do is roughly have about 3 centimetres to spare at either side. So 1, 2, 3. And then the rest of it I'm going to divide into 2 centimetre spaces. Okay, so and I'm going to draw these lines they should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say 7 centimetres long. So now we're going to carefully cut all of these lines from here to here. Then we open this out and we want to fold it round and use those 3 centimetre bits. We're going to stick those together so that our lantern is one piece. Okay, so I'm just going to put some Pritt stick on this bit here, all the way to the end. Quickly, before the glue dries, I'm just going to decorate my lantern with some nice little stars in white chalk. And then I'm going to stick it together. There's our lantern. Oh, I didn't put any bits on this bit, so I'll just make sure I did that. There we go. And And then this piece that I discarded before, I'm just going to make a handle out of a strip of this. I'm going to decorate that a little bit as well. I'm just going to leave a gap here and a gap here because that's where I'm going to put some glue. But I'll just put some stars on the handle. And a bit of glue here. And a bit of glue here. Stick that on the inside. And there you go, a winter lantern. So I hope you've enjoyed making the craft things with me this afternoon. It's been loads of fun and we hope to see you soon. Thanks, bye.